What's up, YouTube subscribers, Pellicars customers, and JDM enthusiasts? This is Drew from Pellicars with this absolutely stunning 1994 Toyota Mark II. This is the X90 platform. It is the JZX90 with the naturally aspirated 1JZ, the legendary 1JZ 2.5 liter 6-cylinder, which is a rocket ship of a motor that is about as smooth as a sewing machine. You could not ask for more. Maybe a 2JZ like in this Crown, but absolutely amazing car. It shows just absolutely perfectly in its original pearl white paint, which is flawless. There are a couple little scratches and nicks, which I'll show you guys in a moment, but just want to walk you through this car. What an absolutely stunning vehicle. It is bone stock, all original, right down to the wheels and the JDM tires, which I'm sure the DOT wouldn't be too happy about. But I mean, at the end of the day, we have rain and snow, so does Japan. Might want to change those though, but just absolutely perfect vehicle. So this was one of three kind of submodels on the X90 chassis. They were all the same. So we had the Cressida in the United States that went up to the X80 chassis. Then there was the X90, which we didn't get. Our Cressida was similar to an X80 Mark II in Japan. This is an X90 Mark II, so it's totally different than anything that ever came to the United States. It was also available as a Cresta with bigger headlights that terminated into the grille and bigger taillights. It was also available as a Chaser, which is more similar to this Mark II than the Cresta was. In my opinion, the Mark II, other than the headlights on the Cresta, are fantastic. The Mark II is just the most stunning one. It has these gorgeous lines that run through the side of it. These beautiful, like almost built-in like diffuser type look on the trunk. You know, as a kid, I was just so into the JDM cars, and you know, that was many years ago when these things were, you know, very new still. And to be able to hand wax those body lines all these years later, meanwhile the car hasn't aged and I have, you know, it's just an absolute honor. I'll show you guys inside the car. This one is kind of middle of the road in terms of features. It does not have a leather steering wheel. It does not have cruise control, but it does have a sunroof, which works fantastically. It does have a power seat on this side, but it's a manual seat on the passenger side. As you can see here, I mean, just absolutely perfect carpeting, perfect seats. Dashboard's absolutely perfect without a single mark on it, which isn't easy because, you know, the Japanese are known to, you know, keep cars for a while, but at the same time update, you know, electronics inside. So a lot of them don't have the original radio. They have GPSs screwed into the dash. When I say they keep cars for a long time, it depends on, of course, you know, the maintenance scene, right? So once a car needs maintenance that's, you know, costly to keep it up with Japan's rigorous inspections, that's when they have to be exported or destroyed. And of course, we in America have to wait till they're 25 years old to get them. So quite a bit of a story there, which, you know, we won't get into, but just absolutely amazing car inside. The air conditioning is ice cold, and it's R134A, so it'll be easy to keep that way. The tolling system is still there, so when you turn on the car, it greets you in Japanese. It's got an ozone generating air purifier, which works. The inside of the car literally smells new. Like, not cliche, literally smells new. It shows here at 60,551 kilometers. It's got, you know, nice little features like power tilting mirrors, or power closing mirrors, which is awesome. I wish every car had that because it's super handy. I'll show you guys under the hood. It's the 1JZ, again, absolutely legendary motor. Of course, the one that everybody wants is the turbo version, but this will give you hundreds and hundreds of thousands of miles of faithful service. It's plenty powerful and silky smooth. This has had its timing belt done and tons of maintenance. There's these little maintenance complete stickers all over the car. I did not detail the engine bay because the thought of soaking it, you know, with degreaser and water terrifies me, so I'm leaving that for whoever owns it. But underneath the car shows just as good as inside and outside. It's only got surface rust, which means it can be cleaned off with a Brillo pad or like a piece of steel wool or something. No, you know, actual rust, which is, you know, pitting or structural, nothing like that. The wheels on it are original, and they're in just an absolutely perfect condition, minus a little bit of brake dust. You can see here, like little dots, but you know, that is permanent, or you know, maybe it could come off. You know, I use cleaner wax on them, put a coat of wax on the wheels. That's as good as I could get them with reasonable effort, and more than good enough. as you know, from back here they look perfect. Few little imperfections on the car. There is a ding in the hood, which I can never find. It's right there. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. It's just ever so slight. It would take a very, very talented paintless dent removal man or woman to find it, keep light on it, and get it out such that, you know, they could verify the repair, because it's almost impossible to see, which of course begs the question, you know, why repair it? On the door here, it's extremely difficult to see as well, or perhaps maybe not on camera. It's hard to see in person as I look at it over the phone, but some like little chips here. In Japan, they're really good about, you know, very properly brush touching and correcting chips, dings, scrapes, which leads me to this slight imperfection here, which I would assume happened in America, because like I said, in Japan, somebody would likely, actually, you know what? Look at that. That is not an imperfection. That is a little bit of road tar, and I will get that off. Awesome. Okay, nothing really to report in the back. There's a tiny little chip here that somebody touched up, not with the awesome skills that are typically found in Japan. Little chip here, little chip here. On this side, nothing really to report. It looks like this dog leg was banged at one point. Kind of tough to see. Not necessarily sure what happened there, but it doesn't look like it's had any paint work. Just ever so slightly misaligned. Zero imperfections on the inside of the car. There's literally not a stain, a scratch, a ding, anything to be found anywhere. You know, the armrest is perfect, the headrests are perfect, the back is perfect. This car has this super cool factory option rear sunshade. So I don't know what their laws are like on tinting, but this thing, I mean, I wish they sold these here. It's like it's plastic, and it has like lines in it that more or less keep the sun out of the back of the car, and it darkens the inside of it very well. So definitely a neat factory option there. Show you guys inside the trunk. The trunk, of course, on this car is small because the gas tank is inside of it, behind that panel there. Like most Japanese cars of this era, the gas shocks that hold the trunk open are worn, but they're just regular gas shocks that you can replace with something generic for you know, SUV hatches and such that you would find at like AutoZone in the help section. Same thing with the hood. Most Japanese cars of this era have that style trunk hinge. The Crown, actually, the Royal Saloon, that's an S150 Royal Saloon, it does not. It has a regular counterweighted trunk. But yeah, absolutely stunning car. So those of you watching that are interested, you know, please subscribe to the channel. Definitely like the video if it's entertained you. We are Rochester's JDM dealer. You know, we strive to have the biggest inventory, or currently the only inventory in the Rochester area of JDM cars. We can get anything, and our goal is to make this a reality for people. Don't dream about JDM. You know, this car is going to hit the market for like $12,500, maybe close to 13 grand. You know, that's the difference between like, you know, a 2021 Camry SE and like a 2019 Camry LE. You know, tone down the daily driver and get your dream JDM. There's no reason that this should be dreamed about. There's plenty of them in Japan. We're bringing them over. We've got this. We've got that Crown right there, a Crown Majesta. We just sold a Nissan Gloria. We've got a Nissan Laurel. We're gonna have a Toyota Carina here in just a couple weeks, and we got another Crown just like that one, but pearl white and two-tone, that'll be here probably end of July. But yeah, definitely subscribe to the channel. We're going to be doing a lot with JDMs. I'm super committed to taking, you know, in-depth videos like this and video test drives and stuff to share these absolutely gorgeous automobiles with their fans all over the world. So this is Drew. I'm with Pella Cars. We are Rochester's JDM dealer. Thank you.